There, welcome back to Marky RC. On today's video we're going to be doing an unboxing of the Tamiya Super Hotshot. This is the re-release version. The original was the Super Shot, which is quite a vintage buggy now. I think the box art looks absolutely awesome, and also all the illustrations on the side of the box showing you what like a schematic view of what it looks like. So let's see what you get in this particular kit. First of all, very heavy box. All laid out really nice, like Tamiya's models are in the slightly bigger kits. First off, polycarbonate body shell and a polycarbonate wing. Under tray, almost like a hobby wing style brush speed control with the Tamiya connector plug. All of our steering knuckles all come in red, which is quite cool. As well as, it looks to me as if most of the parts are there as well to build the original Hotshot front shock, which I do need one of, which are really hard to get. So when I put the model together, we'll have a little look, see what parts you get towards that little project. You've also got all the hexes for the wheels, servo standoffs, a few braces. Got Tamiya's CVA shocks for the back, and we've got the CVA shocks for the front, all the standoffs and spacers for them. These are some of my favourite tyres from Tamiya. They're like a spiked rear with a slightly wider tread than the spiked front ones, which were a little bit thinner. All the roll cage parts to build up the roll cage to hold all the roof and the driver figure and everything in. Tamiya's tub chassis with the driver is already printed in, so quite a bit of taping up to do around that when we come to paint him. I bought a hiya racing bearing kit to go with this particular buggy. That was about £7-8 I think. Then we've got Tamiya's, I love these wheels as well. I think the gold plating on them looks really cool. Gold plated front and rear wheels. I mean, they are really nice and shiny. Got front and rear gearbox housings. Front and rear gearbox housings there. Really hard plastic on those. I'll have to see if that's the same plastic as they used to use on the original, but I can't remember it being as hard as that. But well, I'll have do a little video on checking the differences between all the Hotshot range. We've also got a big front bumper. Big front bumper and the skid pad that goes under the front of the vehicle. Tamiya's comprehensive instruction manual, best manuals from any RC manufacturer Tamiya's, I think, personally. Also get the decal sheet, slightly different now than the originals, just the naming mainly between the Super Hotshot and the original version, the Super Shot. And then we've got a big metal part box. Same again, really nice detail on the box, sort of harking back to the old days of the blister packs. Right, we've got our part bags. Part bag A contains pinions. You actually get a bearing kit in this particular model. Comes with bearings, so I've got a spare bearing kit there now for no reason, but I'm sure I can use that on some other Tamiya models. We also get our gear and diff bags, same plastic as Tamiya have been using for a long time. Driver figure head. Head looks really tiny, little tiny driver figure. Also servo saver and some of the suspension parts. Front red steering knuckles. Plastic A-arms for the front suspension. Same again, I can't remember that plastic being that hard on the last Hotshot I built. Oh! And I didn't know that come in the kit. There's no mention of that on anywhere on the box, which is pretty cool. The GT tuned brush motor, but nothing on the box to state that actually comes in the kit. I mean, they're a £35 motor, I think, these GT tuned. That's a right little touch. Then we've got the two famous steel whip antennas. Whip it about at the back, put some flags on them, go across the beach. Aluminium parts bag, the roof section, loads of E-clips and the FRP battery brace that goes underneath. Then we've got our rear suspension arms. Same again, really hard plastic, top and bottom. And we've got part bag B, drive shafts, more bearings, ball studs. It's quite weird. There's no it's unusual for Tamiya, because normally on the box they will state that it's got an upgraded motor or a bearing kit, but there's nothing on this box to say that motor comes in that, which is normally they put a sticker on there to let you know, but it doesn't matter, it's still a really good bonus. And then we've got in bag C, zip ties, the suspension springs, O-rings, shock oil and rod ends. So quite a big kit to put together. Really good to get bearings with it as well. Really good to get that GT tuned motor. Never seen that before, a hopped up motor in a Tamiya kit. Not sure why, but really cool. So I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing video. Next video will be the start of the build video. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.